Thank you. And speaking of the approach to hurricane season, well, one storm can turn our home from a paradise to a total nightmare. And being prepared, it can make all the difference. Beyond stocking up on supplies, the right apps on your phone, well, they can help you be informed, stay connected and safe before, during, and after a storm. So as hurricane season approaches, today we're joined by John Joyce with CRS Technology Consultants. He's sharing some of the must-have apps that every family should know and should download now before you lose connection. John, thank you so much for joining us.
Anytime.
So I understand, one of the big things we've talked about is Hurricane Ian. Yep. And what we remember from that storm, which was, believe it or not, a couple of years ago
Feels like yesterday and a decade ago all at the same time.
And, what you couldn't do when that storm happened. And it's important to know a lot of this stuff can be avoided if you download the apps before you lose internet. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Big storms are all about preparation, right? We hear it all the time. Long before it gets here, go get fuel. Make sure you have the right food stocked up, batteries, water, the whole 9 yards. We rarely talk about the technology preparations that go into getting ready for a storm. And when it's here, it is too late at that point. There's, of course, we're not always talking about the life and death situations, but it can improve how you navigate the storm in real time. So as internet starts failing and your cell phone just starts working not the way it's supposed to, things get spotty at first and then suddenly it turns into a paperweight. That's not the time to think, oh, how am I going to find out when the storm is truly past? How am I going to know what the situation is with the tides? Having that information in your hand before landfall is key.
So if you had to recommend a handful of apps for someone to download maybe right now, what would they be?
We'll start with the basics, right? Gulf Coast News. That's it.
Of course, us, yes.
Shameless plug. No,
that's right.
But truly, your local news outlets, weather stations, things like that. Then you move up to more of your local, state government outlets. Lee and Collier County have phenomenal resources. Obviously, the National Hurricane Center, there's storm trackers. All of these things being on your phone when you need them. It's not just about saving time. It's about having access to the information. The little updates that get pushed to the app, those can be very, very small in size, but have crucial information. To have to download the entire app may just be more than the cell phone infrastructure can handle in the middle of a storm.
And just before we went on, you and I were kind of talking about taking advantage of, let's face it, outdated or lower tech stuff like radio that can really help make a difference in staying informed. And your phone can really act as almost a beacon for something like that, right?
It's all about going to what works, and we can't predict exactly what's going to work. If we all just had a hardwire running to all of our phones, I remember after Hurricane Charlie years and years and years ago, it was our landline that worked when nothing else did. So obviously the technology has progressed substantially in the decades since then, but really thinking about, they always say, failing to plan is planning to fail. Well, that's step one, but step two is also planning for failure. We have to think about defense in depth and thinking about when the first layer, second layer, third layer of what we have start failing, what are we going to go to? And oftentimes the lower tech solution is going to be what works. Going back to the Ian example, when data started failing, and for my iPhone users out there, when blue bubbles stopped going out, those little green bubbles over text message more often went out, and we were actually able to relay critical information to folks that had no access to data, but their text messages were still working. So it's all about relying on what is working and knowing what tools you have at your disposal.
Yeah, and you never know what cell towers are going to go down, what's going to lose coverage. And you and I were even talking, it's gotten to the point where you can actually send messages over low-frequency radio waves now, right?
Yep. Radio waves over these LoRa networks. iPhone and Android now have, many models have built-in satellite communication capabilities. You're not going to be browsing the web with those things. It's not what they're there for, but they are capable of sending out short burst emergency messages, calling for emergency services. Again, these are life-saving moments. It's about what do we have at our disposal that shortens the time to recovery and getting people back in communication, because that's so key after a disaster.
And I think going back to it, that's really what this is all about is, it might seem so small and insignificant now, but it really can save a life when, everything else fails at that point.
You never know exactly what you're going to need in that moment. So no, you can't download the entirety of the internet to your phone yet. But in the meantime, knowing what you might need, the minuscule amounts of data and storage that you're giving up on your device, it's meaningless in the grand scheme. So don't overthink, well, what if I never need the app? Well, then great news, you didn't need the app. But if you did, you're going to be really happy you had it when you needed it.
Yeah, and there's no time like the present to prepare.
That's it.
John, thank you so much for joining us. Well, for more tech tips and insight, you can visit CRS Technology Consultants online. That's also where you'll find their weekly Solid State podcast, which is covering the latest tech trends. We'll have those links. That's going to be on our Gulf Coast News app and our Gulf Coast News website. We're going to toss to break.